Okay. Hey everybody, I'm Luke Fisto, and this is the Coach's Tip of the Week. All right, so this week our question was, any tips on how to stay motivated for longer than a week? And this is a massive subject of motivation and staying motivated. So I'll try to make it as quick as possible. The main things that I'll be looking at firstly are do you have a goal? And do you have a goal that really means something to you? So there's no point having a goal of, I want to get strong just because it would be cool. Or I want to lose weight because I think it would make me more confident. Like, you really have to have a strong reason why, and that might seem like a good reason why, but if you break it down and you keep asking yourself that question of, why am I trying to achieve this? Why do I want to be more confident? Why do I want to be stronger? What will it mean for me if I am 10 kilos lighter, or I have 5 kilos more muscle, or whatever? If I have a 300 kilo back squat, what does that actually mean? What does that do for me? So make sure you got a good goal, try to put a deadline on that goal, and have a really strong reason why you're doing that. The next part comes down to, like what we talked about, breaking things down into manageable chunks so that you don't get overwhelmed. So if you look at your goal and what you're trying to achieve, let's say you're trying to lose weight, and you've got to eat the right foods, train regularly, and sleep 8 hours every single night to make sure that you're recovering properly. And there's actually studies that are coming out showing that people who sleep 8 hours versus 6 hours lose more weight if they're eating the right foods and training properly. So if you're eating the right foods, you're training properly, and your sleep is crap, then you're actually going to be getting less results than those people that are sleeping properly. It's like, if you have all these things that you've got to do and you look at them as being sort of overwhelming, there's so much stuff, you don't even know if you can work out 7 days a week yet. Break it down into, I've got to get up today, eat something good, and do 20 minutes of exercise. And if that doesn't work, don't be afraid to change the plan a little bit. If your plan was to run 45 minutes every other day, and after the first run that you do, you're sore for 5 days and you can't move, change the plan. Like, there's no reason why you can't run one day, swim another day, do some weights another day. That stuff is all being active and getting some work in, so that you're making some road towards achieving your goal. And the last thing I would say is just making sure that you own every single part of the journey towards achieving your goal, right? So if I'm trying to do all that stuff, eat the right food, train properly, sleep well at night, and so on and so on. When it comes to sleeping at night, if you choose to stay up late at night watching Orange is the New Black, or I don't know, whatever you choose to watch late at night, that's your choice. If you know that you've got to get 8 hours sleep, you've got to get up at 6 a.m. or I've got to get up at 5 a.m. and I choose to stay up right up till midnight, and I'm only going to get 5 hours sleep, that's going to affect how I go towards achieving my goal. And sometimes you might not notice for a few weeks. You might think, I can get away with it, but it catches up to everyone. Everyone needs 8 hours sleep, so you can't really shortcut that. When it comes to training, if you come into the gym and you don't quite get the right training session in, don't feel quite as good as you normally do, and you could say, well, I had lots of work on today, I didn't eat properly, or my boss kept me late at work, so I didn't get into the gym until 7 o'clock, and I can only do 30 minutes. Again, that is something you've got to own yourself. You can't go blaming anyone else, because really, when it comes down to it, they don't care about your goal. They're not the ones trying to lose weight. So you have to either take responsibility in those areas of your life to make sure that things are prioritized right, or accept the fact that that's always going to be a problem. that's really all it comes down to. Having a really clear goal with a good reason why. Have a whole lot of lists of actions that you can be taking towards achieving this goal, and make sure that you're just focusing on one at a time, and then owning every single part of that. So don't blame anyone else. There's no one else cares about your goal, therefore it's no one else's fault that you're not achieving your goal. It all comes down to your choices and what you make a priority. So good luck with that. I hope that helps you stay a little bit more motivated, and if you've got any other questions, leave it down in the comments below. Good luck, guys.